Hello, everyone. I'm Mr. Hamilton, and I'm your child's music teacher for the year. Um, I want to thank you for coming on and checking out this little presentation. Sorry I didn't have it for regular back to school night, but as many of you heard, I had some health issues. I'm doing great right now, and I appreciate all the warm thoughts that people have been sending my way. So we're just going to get started right away. First slide I have is just about me. It was actually kind of fun making. I went to Lakewood High School here in Long Beach Unified School District, and then went to Long Beach City College for 2 years. Then I transferred over to UCLA and decided to be a music education major. So I played in the marching band there and had a great time and did really well up in college. And then right out of college, I got a job with Long Beach Unified, working at Milliken High School as an assistant director for 1 year. Here you can see my family up here. I have 2 daughters, both at Milliken High School right now, and then my son Eli is a 6th grader here at Rogers. Some of my hobbies, I grew up playing a lot of soccer. I enjoy coaching soccer. I coach the girls soccer team at Rogers now, and playing French horn, and then UCLA football is kind of my hobby, to follow those guys. So as far as the music classes go this year, here's the grading policy. We're using what is called the Long Beach Unified School District secondary scale grading system. It looks like this. So it breaks down, the percentages break down a lot differently than your traditional grading scale. All of my assignments are worth 10 points, so 10 out of 10 is a perfect score. It's really simple for the kids to follow that way, but basically a 9 or a 10 is an A, 7 or 8 B range, 5, 6 C range, 3, 4 D range, and below that is an F. Zeros are the things that hurt the kids' grades the most. You'll notice a big drop in their score or in their grade if they have a 0. I take late assignments up to the end of the quarter. So if a kid's missing something, I'm happy to accept it. Most of the time the zeros happen because the student was absent and didn't realize there was an assignment, or perhaps there was a playing test and they didn't feel they were ready and so they didn't do it, but they can still make those up. Okay. As far as class procedures and projects go, so far I have my intermediate and my advanced groups rehearsing. The beginning orchestra and band kids are getting their instruments now, so we're going to start playing very soon. But we will be rehearsing during class most days of the week, so the kids should get out their instruments and get tuned. I realize, though, sometimes kids are maybe in a room with somebody else on a Zoom meeting and they can't play at that time. If that's the case, I encourage them to do their fingerings and practice as if they're playing without making the sound. And then later on in the day when they're not distracting somebody else, they can practice. So one thing about our classes that's really going to help if the kids have their cameras on during class. The way our rehearsals are working is all the kids are on mute. And basically I'm leading them through exercises. If I can see their instruments, and I can help them a lot. If I can't see them and can't hear them, it's pretty much impossible to help your child. So if you can please tell your child to have their camera on during music class. I know it's not always possible, but my goal is to help your child be successful, and that's going to be the best way to do it. As far as concerts, unfortunately, we're not able to do concerts this year, but all of our classes are going to be working towards recording performances, whether they're solo or duets or small ensembles, and publishing those at the end of each semester for our family and friends. Finally, string instruments. One of the biggest things that I do every day is I tune all their instruments before class. This is impossible now. And so it's really important that I teach the students how to tune their instruments, but I think it also would be really helpful if the parents can learn how to tune the violins, violas, cellos, and basses. So I'm going to do a little tuning tutorial some evening soon for string families. Hopefully you guys can join on the Zoom and understand about tuning the instruments and help your child tune their instrument. All right. Finally, if you need to reach me, this is the best email address. If you want to just use your own email browser, or email program, there's my email address. You can also email me through Canvas. So if you find me on Canvas, those are the two best ways to contact me. Now, I do use a Remind app program, which is a text message program. If I have last-minute announcements to send out to the kids or the families, I can use this app. It's really easy. It's great because it hides my real cell phone number and it hides the students' or the parents' real cell phone number. If you're interested in this, all you have to do is text 81010. So you put that as the phone number, and then in the text message, you just put @D6AFAH, and that's going to be a parent, Rogers Music parent classroom, it will say. So you send that message, and then from there you'll be able to see me and send me a text message if you need to. I'm passing instruments out this week finally to a beginning band. So if your child does not have an instrument and it's after Monday or Tuesday of this week, then please contact me right away. I have instruments for them to borrow and use at home. If you have any problems with the instruments, anything gets damaged, please send me an email and we'll make arrangements for you to drop it off at school or drop it off at a music store to get it fixed. But it's probably easiest if you drop it off at school and then the music store will come pick it up from me. All right, that's about it. I'm gonna have a question and answer session also this week, so look for that. And if you have any questions further, go ahead and send me an email. All right, thank you very much. Bye.